So you want to start dating girls, but you're not exactly sure what they want. After like a year and a half of dating my girlfriend, and before that getting a few more girls, this is what helped me, and this is what I want to teach you. So I was having a conversation with one of my friends the other day after a day with my girlfriend, and she was just like, there are like basically three main things that you need in order to become more attractive and get girls, right? So it's money, physical attractiveness, and authenticity and character. Basically, those three things are what I'm going to talk about in this video. So the first one is obviously physical attractiveness. Because if you have like money and character, sure, girls can be attracted to you, and most girls would because of the freaking money, gold digger. Most of them, they would because of the character and because of the status. But something that really does help, obviously, is physical attractiveness. And what is the number one way for most guys to become more attractive? Simply, just build a more attractive physique. And of course, looks maxing, since it's like all over the internet at this point, like mewing or just like Giga Chad face or whatever. All of that stuff, yeah, do it. Become more freaking attractive so that you can get more girls. But the number one way to get more attractive is simply just go to the gym and build a bigger, more aesthetic physique that's really attractive to girls. And I have a lot of videos explaining what. So this whole video, I'm gonna link down below my full guide of everything that you need in order to attract girls. A good girl, that is. So it's like 2 hours long. So if you really want to learn exactly everything that I know about how to get girls, it's in the description down below. So let's go to the second point. The second point is character, but more importantly, authenticity. Because if you get into a relationship with a girl, but you're not being who you truly are, then you're trapped in that character. You're not allowed to leave that certain character that you presented yourself as. If you presented yourself as a super outgoing guy, but that's not naturally who you are, then you trapped yourself to being this extroverted guy who's like, you just feel super inauthentic and you just feel like crap because you're just like, I want to be who I really am, but I'm not allowed to be who I really am because that I'm already in a relationship with a girl who sees me for the super cool Chad who's just super outgoing. That's not me. But you're not allowed to leave that bubble because you already trapped yourself there. You got to be authentic with the women that you want in your life. Because I used to believe that, no, you cannot be authentic. What I think, my new updated belief as of right now, simply, is you should be authentic 100%, but if you really do want to make a change, then you got to go all in for the first few months. So I would suggest not dating anyone for the first few months of your self-improvement journey. As if you do have like a beautiful 10 out of 10 girl, then obviously like freaking don't listen to me at this. But if you really do want to change, if you're just like a little video game nerd, just simping and just scrolling TikTok, then obviously you should probably want to change your identity to a guy who's just like super open and just super amazing and just like top G energy and body language to the max, and looking all like that and just becoming more confident, whatever. But the more you change in the beginning, then that shows that you can become more change more over time, and then you're able to become more authentic because that authentic self is no longer that just little video game kid. That new authentic self is that disciplined guy after like the few months or like a year of completely rapidly changing who you are and your identity. So I would say for the first few months of changing your identity, probably don't be authentic because your authentic version of yourself is still that little video game kid. But the more you keep on doing those good habits, the more you keep proving to yourself through the small daily wins that you are that super cool Chad and whatever, then that's who your new identity is. You're no longer the video game kid because you're just like, no, I'm not that kid anymore. I'm now that Chad. I'm now that super cool, confident guy. So now you're able to be authentic. Just be authentic, honestly. If you don't want to listen to me here, I completely understand, but be who you truly are, because then you're able to just be who you really are, and eventually a girl will love you for who you really are. Maybe some random B word won't, because she's a little, she just wants that cool Chad who can just be able to fuck her or whatever. But the good girls, the really truly good girls, they only want authenticity in a guy. They just want you to be who you truly are, because if you are truly who you are and she loves you for who you truly are, then that just shows that you two are actually compatible. The third one is strength and discipline. What I mean by strength isn't just physical strength, because of course, obviously that's amazing. Girls do want that physical strength in a guy, but they also just do want mental strength and discipline so that you are able to do that hard work even if you don't feel like it. So that if you have a goal in your mind and you tell her about the goal, like, oh, I got this and this going on for me, then you always keep on working. And when she sees you work, and she's just like so much more attracted to you because you have that character of a disciplined, productive person, and you're not just that little video game kid who just sits at home, watches TikTok all day. You actually have something going for you. You have ambition and you have goals, and you're working towards them every single day. Anytime you don't want to, you still do it anyway. And that shows her that you're able to take care of her. That shows to her that you're not a little loser, and you're actually a winner because you're working hard towards your goals and you're being disciplined towards them. And the fourth and final one is that something that I really do believe is, if this is more towards if you get into the relationship, but this can also, getting into the relationship as dating her, but this can also just be with any girl, being present and literally only here in the conversation with the girl is so much more attractive than the guy who just like barely just on his phone, right? Because if you're actually there listening to how she feels and listening to what she says in total presence, then that makes them feel heard, and that makes them feel loved. And just for every single human on this planet, not just for girls, but for every single human, their main desires in a conversation is just so they can feel heard and they can feel loved by the other person. And how do they feel loved? By being heard. You gotta make the other person feel heard and not just on your phone just scrolling whatever, because then they're not gonna feel heard, and then they're gonna feel hurt because you're just not paying attention to them and you're just like scrolling on your phone, you're just like whatever, you're not thinking about anything. So then they're just gonna stop talking and then they're gonna start talking to someone else. The other person's more present and they feel so much more loved and heard by them because the other person's present, the other person's not randomly thinking about like, oh, remember that like memory back in 5th grade, or just scrolling on their phone, because they're present with them. So those 4 things are what most good girls, if not all good girls, would desire and want in a good guy. So yeah, if this video helped you in any way, like, subscribe, do the hard work, now, set up later, and as always, Malias.